and the All Indiana Podcast Network. This is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Jenkins, and this is your News 8 Daily 8 Podcast for Wednesday, April 9th. We begin with the impact of President Trump's tariffs. Both the Asian and European markets are down in overnight trading as they take effect. Meanwhile, here in the States, economists are predicting you may soon feel the impact at the supermarket. That's because a lot of the fruits and veggies that we purchase with a high turnover rate come from other countries.
Have a look at where each of the grocery items you're buying came from. Where did the avocados come from? Where did the vegetables come from? Where did your pasta come from? And a lot of it came from abroad.
Experts say tariffs could also lead to higher coffee prices. The National Coffee Association says 99% of U.S. coffee is imported. Now to a story that IT Made has been following. We are now getting a first look at the police interrogations of Richard Allen before he was convicted of killing Abby Williams and Libby German. Cody Fisher reports.
Videos were obtained by the YouTube page Crime Circus. They show the moments that Richard Allen went from very cooperative with detectives to realizing that he was the center of their investigation. Richard Allen's first interrogation started with him laughing. For 40 minutes, there was no tension between him and the detectives as he described how he had been on the Monon High Bridge the day Abby and Libby were murdered. The vibe in the room shifted when they asked him about the clothes he had on.
What were you wearing that day? I mean, you said you put on a jacket and blue jeans, and I'm sure I put on a jacket. What color is your jacket? The one was blue, the one was black. Probably back then it would have been a black one. Had a hood built into it.
Detectives told him those clothes matched the ones worn by the man in the now infamous Bridge Guy video. That's when he got defensive.
I don't want to be somebody's fall guy, and we're going to try to make pieces of a puzzle fit somewhere they don't fit so we can close this thing, I guess. And I'm not saying you guys, please don't think I'm questioning your integrity. That's not what I'm saying. Okay. I mean, I guess that's where I'm at. It doesn't seem like a simple conversation we're having. It seems more like you think I might have done it. So I'm showing you what we have and why we need to eliminate it. Well, sure. The point, sure. All right. Well, we're all done here. Here's what I want to resume. Either you were out there to do this to the girls, or you were out there to be able to introduce the girls to somebody else. Okay. Good luck finding anything that points in that direction. I mean, it's not me. You're not going to make me believe it's me. You're not going to find anything that ties me to those murders.
13 days later, during the second interrogation of Allen, Detective Jerry Holman presented him with the evidence he said tied him to the murders. The bullet found near the girls that ballistics testing showed came from Allen's gun.
I don't even know how my bullet would have gotten out there if that's my bullet.
At one point during the second interrogation, Holman brought in Allen's wife and left the two to talk.
You know me. You know this isn't something I could do. I love you. They want me to tell them that I did it, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to admit to something that I didn't do. How stupid is that?
When Holman came back, he again confronted Allen about the bullet.
You got one piece of evidence.
I got multiple pieces. Multiple. I'm not showing you my whole hand here.
I don't care. I'm showing you I'm done talking.
And now you're going to drag your wife and your daughter through this because you're too bullheaded to get out in front of this and admit that you made a mistake.
The real fireworks started moments after Allen's wife left the room.
You're going to pay for what you've done to my wife.
What am I doing?
You want to with me, but you leave my wife out of this. Leave me out of it.
No, you're involved in this. You're around there, Rick.
No, it's
I can
not.
see you're getting pissed off. I understand.
I am pissed off. Did you not see my wife?
Did you not see these two girls dead? No, that's what happened. You got pissed off at them. You dragged them down the hill, and you killed them. Don't tell me you didn't.
I didn't kill anyone.
On November 11th, a jury convicted Richard Allen of killing Abby Williams and Libby German in part because of that evidence that was talked about in those interrogations. He's now appealing that conviction. For IT Made, I'm Cody Fisher for Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook for updates.
On Capitol Hill, a federal judge has ordered the White House to restore the Associated Press's full access to cover presidential events. U.S. District Judge Trevor McFadden says the government cannot retaliate against the AP for their decision to not follow President Trump's executive order to rename the Gulf of Mexico. The judge is a Trump appointee and says removing AP reporters from the Oval Office and Air Force One violates the First Amendment. The Trump administration has 1 week to appeal the ruling. At the State House, the House has passed a new version of a bill that would limit Medicaid enrollment and add work requirements for the health insurance program. The bill says Hoosiers who get Medicaid through the Healthy Indiana plan will need to work or volunteer 20 hours a week. Critics say it could lead to lower income and those who are disabled losing access to health care. House lawmakers decided not to cap the number of people enrolling in the Healthy Indiana plan. The Senate must agree with the changes or send the bill to a conference committee to work out the differences. Let's talk sports. The Pacers are a step closer to home court advantage for the first round of the NBA playoffs. They finally caught up with the Wizards midway through the fourth quarter on a three-pointer from Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton had 22 points as the Pacers won 104-98. They need one win or a Milwaukee loss over the last 3 games of the regular season to clinch the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. When it comes to the weather, freezing is the big concern. Storm Track 8 says you can expect an increase of clouds, followed by showers that move in this afternoon. Meteorologist Tara Hastings has your News 8 Daily 8 forecast.
So we'll look for more clouds moving in and rain chances. And I know we don't need any more rain, but I don't think this is going to be heavy at all, but light to moderate rain at times on and off throughout the day today. So I know it's dry right now and chilly, but grab the umbrella as you head out the door this morning. We've got mostly clear skies in place right now. Temperatures right around that freezing mark. We're at 31 in Plainfield, also in Fishers and Greenfield. And again, not seeing any rainfall right now, just mostly clear conditions. We're at 32 in Greenfield, but look at this. Indianapolis coming in at 35 degrees, so a little bit above freezing right now. 30 in Brownsburg and 31 degrees right now in the Plainfield area. We're under mostly clear skies and also under this freeze warning until about 9 o'clock this morning. Some locations out in the eastern part of the state and also northern sections of Indiana have dropped into the 20s this morning. We do have high pressure off to the east of us and low pressure near the west of us. What does that mean? It means that we're going to see more clouds moving in, and we're also going to see some rain chances pushing in across parts of the area later on today as well. You can see some light spotty showers in northern sections of Missouri. So dry conditions through about 11 o'clock, maybe lunchtime, and then after lunchtime we'll see on and off scattered showers throughout much of the day today and also into the overnight hours as well. 46 degrees expected around 1 o'clock today. We'll get up into the upper 40s, right around 50 here in Indianapolis, and low and middle 50s across parts of southern Indiana today. We have some more rain expected on your Thursday. We'll track that and give you a warmer weekend as well. All coming up in my 7-day forecast.
To get a peek at Tara's 7-day forecast, just head over to wishtv.com, or you can download the Wish TV Storm Track 8 app. And don't forget to check out the Storm Track 8 weather blogs. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 podcast for Wednesday, April 9th. I'm Jeremy Jenkins for Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening. And be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.